Hey guys, so we will be talking about where to find cleaners and how to communicate with your guests. I get this a lot. People always ask, hey Christy, I'm really concerned. Where do I find cleaners? How do I communicate with the guests without having to be on my phone all the time? It's really, really, really easy. My number one go-to is called Turnover BNB. Turn, Turn, over B as in boy, letter B actually, N as in Nancy, B as in boy. Turnover BNB, that is my app for cleaners. So you want to be careful though, because what's the one thing people look for? Reviews, right? We love reviews. Always make sure that you read the reviews of each cleaner. So when you go to that app, I think you have to subscribe, sign up or something like that. Always make sure that once you sign up, put in your zip code and just do like a test run. And then you're gonna see a whole bunch of cleaners will come up there with their price ranges. I always encourage you to read your reviews, send them a text directly from the app and see and monitor their response time. That's a biggie as well, okay? You wanna know how long it takes for them to get back to you. That is my number one go-to for cleaners, and you can always work something out with them after that, depending on how many bookings you're going to be getting a month, and that way you guys can coordinate in the app. But I encourage you to do all the transactions on Turnover BNB because you know it's business. You want to make sure everything is professional. My second app, it's about communicating with the guests. This is very, very important. Most hosts are always confused. Always get your Guesty for host. Now it's gonna cost you some money to subscribe, but you have to pay for it. It's called Guesty for host. The thing I like about Guesty for host is because no matter what app you have, you can have Airbnb, Vrbo, Booking.com, TripAdvisor. You can literally connect all those apps together in Guesty for host, and you can match your calendar to one. So what does that do? It avoids double booking, because if you're having different apps without them talking to each other, you have to go and block your calendar on different apps, and that is very time consuming and it can be frustrating. So you want to make sure that you pretty much connect all those apps on all those platforms to Guesty for host. That manages your calendar for you and that talks to each other. So if a guest books from December 1st to December 5th, all of the apps automatically update and it is blocked, and that way you are not double booking, and guess what, you are not canceling on your guests, and that way your rating is not dropping or your superhost status is not dropping, because you will get dinged if you are constantly canceling on your guests. I encourage you to use Guesty for host. Also, Guesty for host, guess what, you can personalize your welcome letter in that app. So you can create a little template, schedule a time and a day when your welcome letter goes out to your guests. You don't have to worry about it. You know it's going to get done because you've always scheduled that. You can schedule your check-in instructions. You can also schedule your checkout instructions that reminds them to leave a review, just letting them know where to keep the keys and letting them know how to turn on the lights. But guys, those are my two favorite apps I use, to make life really easy and simple. You want to do everything for phone. You don't have to worry about do they have this, do they have that, because guess what, you have all of your apps in place. So Guesty for host to communicate with your guests, and also with Guesty for host you can merge different members of the team together, so they can literally monitor all the communications and they know that this issue has been taken care of, and you can always go back and watch and see the progress your team is making. So Guesty for host to communicate with your guests, and also Turnover BNB to find cleaners. Well, I hope this video helps. Don't forget, check out my bio if you want to enroll in my masterclass, and also send a text Airbnb to the phone number in my bio, and I'll see you guys in the next